how do you say, aware of movement before it moves. You condition yourself to these things. You're in that process now. We're trying to calm the wars. That's why we say peace to all beings. That's why you're getting a lot of violence in your cities and streets now. Instead of one great big war that's spreading out into violence things. People can't handle the frequency now. They think they're so justified in having everything and not having anything. You're dealing with demonic forces. We're going to have to say that. But you don't want to understand that one. How come? Well, called the fallen angels. They want to get back, but they can't yet. But eventually everyone gets to go back in that phraseology. But you have to be earned it. You can't bring garbage there. Pollution there. You're polluting here, recognize it and change it. Change it with the thoughts. Peace to all beings. Peace to all beings. And then you have this free will. Yeah. There's also the free will to understand. Most don't want to understand. Do what you want. Don't blame me. Things. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. Send you blessings. Have fun. There is a significant responsibility to your own individuality that's inheriting and inhabiting, I said, and inhabiting your body. And you have a responsibility to understand the dignity and grace there coming into you and how to use it appropriately. That is your individual personality responsibility that runs through each of the chakras. You will eventually figure it out. But that is the process. No other process. None. You can look at it this way. You are here with water and God alone. And those that you see break up the loneliness feeling for you. And then you find out there's an equality there, and then there's not. There's an anger. But the equality is you're all humans and have the same capacity to understand. A little bit. You know you need food, you know you need water, you know you need air. Those three things. And you're working it now. In a condition that's called yourself. 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 The fruits of trees are going to become important. You're going to have an urge for certain fruits. You should understand what that fruit means. Pomegranate is a good one to learn from. Pomegranate is a great teacher. Avocado is also, if you understand the oil properties within avocado, what she's doing for you. Peaches are another. They can make you understand the inner core of your being, that hard nut in the peach. Yeah. It gives you an idea of, it allows you, when you eat a peach, you get down to that nut there, you understand, or intrinsically within you, that this gentle peach came from this hard nut with shoots pushing through the surface of it. There's strength there to do that. And it teaches you how to do your strength inside and softness, peachy outside. That's the healing quality of peach. Each fruit has a significant understanding in that matter. Avocado, with the movement of what you call the oils, creates a lubricating condition. A lubricating condition. The oranges have an understanding of the segmentized relationship. How to say this? You have an orange, it has many segments, yeah? But together it's one. So too you have many segments. And you are, together you're one. So when you contemplate it in eating the orange, you're going to find more of yourself, acknowledging itself in you. And the same way with a lot of the fruits, grapefruit's the same. And vegetables. Vegetables have another theme. Your broccoli gives you immediate impetus to increase the brain capacity because of the neuron. Just a picture of the broccoli top does. Each food provides those significant opportunities for you if you remember what it's for and why it grew itself like that. Eventually you're going to call it techniques of the trade because you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. The body is meant to be healthy. Water is the cure with the assistance of what you term your fruits and vegetables and your foods. There is your diploma for kingship, rulership, and guardianship of your form and forms that you haven't yet realized that you've created already, because you have. So this is all coming together now, and the reason the beings are going through this tiredness thing is that the new systems are no longer able to be supported with thought, and thought is what weighs you down. So you need to rest and allow the thought to clear and wake up fresh. Especially, you need to close your eyes at least for a 5-minute meditation at 3 o'clock in your afternoon to receive. There's a secret there. Between 3:05, it'll maybe last to 3:30. If you can get some rest right in that period, you're not tired anymore. Because we're going to call it spiritual aid in that time. Spiritual medication, spiritual hospitalization, spiritual recovery there in that time. You're dealing with secret medicine from 3 to 3:30 in your afternoon every day. So you can set your petitions in the morning for the clearing here. And you could do this with your hair, as a matter of fact, and understand why this is occurring. I know you understand, principally you think it's the chemical reaction, but there's something else going on here.
It makes me fearful because I love my hair.
It doesn't mean it's going to go away. That's not what the inclination is here. It means there's a focus. What is in here? Memories, yeah?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Memories.
And I have some bad memories
Some
that I want to get rid of.
Yes, that's it. That's all it is. So you heal the memories by peace to all beings. Forget it. Forget whatever memory that was. Let it go. That's a phrase everyone likes. How do you let it go? You just forget it. If it feels in here, you just take your hands under your solar plexus, pull it out, and throw it down. Don't want to hear you anymore. Don't want to feel it. Don't want to touch it. Get away. Yeah. And there are techniques to grow hair back and things and all that's in color and with certain oils and things. And he's been told that, but he doesn't want to do it. It's a process. You see. So, any particular questions now?
We've pretty much covered the galaxy from one side to the other.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to print that we're going to have a tsunami. We can change it, can't we?
He's been working for 3 years to do that. Yes, you can. You've got to talk to the water. You've got to talk to the water. Yes, what caused this tsunami was an asteroid striking off the coast of Africa that we showed him. And you're going to have to learn to move your planet so it misses.
Yeah.
Yes. And you can do that. And it's already been done for you once. A comet was directed into the sun. And scientists were in awe. And they said, even mentioned that it was by the grace of God that thing went there.
When was that?
year ago. Year and a half. The sun broadcasts solar flares and does all this broadcasting thing, but it also has an inner secret force there. Very centrifugal. Pulls anything into it, gets next to it. Cleans it. Purges it, actually. You're in a unique world now. And what no one is telling you is that everyone is a medium and developing mediumship skills. Those are the words we have to use. You're all going to interact with spirit one way or the other. That's what you're learning. That's what you're here for. That's how it's done. That's the process. You're becoming more and more spiritual. Eventually, you become more and more spiritual. Eventually, you become more and more spiritual. Eventually, you'll figure it out. And then you're here to assist others to figure out, and that is by holding the space. And that was the idea of churches. They built buildings for beings who have a space to go to in the manner. But now you're going to have to understand all space is the same. All space is the same. And that's why you have refugees crossing borders and everything. There really should not be borders, but you need them now because of the shift in consciousness, the disagreement in consciousness. And my world is different than your world, and how come this and how come that? And you've got rapes going on in Europe from other refugee things. Total violence, confusion, which you're going to have to go through to understand yourselves, how to fix it. Beast all beings. And that's why you have boundaries. And that's why people don't like boundaries. They think you should be able to go everywhere, but there's not the same respect there. Dignity and things. You've lost the ability to teach what dignity is. You don't have the ability to teach it anymore. You're so struggling with the presence of discomfort, starvation, hunger, death, all of this process. Yeah. That's what's in there. Peace to all beings changes the space. At least it gives the opportunity for ones to calm a little bit. Because you're going through a price now, and it's called being overwhelmed. Being overwhelmed. And the only way you calm the overwhelmedness is through breath, primarily, to calm the system inside, and thankfulness for the water. Because water is what makes everything grow and prosper. It's water that does it. Nothing else. Here's the water. Yes. Okay. Health to the body, mind, and spirit. Health to the forces that are working with you. Yeah? And this